A high school chemistry teacher is diagnosed with terminal lung cancer and resorts to selling meth to provide for his family when he's dead. This is my review of Breaking Bad Season 1. So the first time I heard anything about Breaking Bad was the premise for the series, and once I heard the premise I was like, wow, that seems a little bit interesting. But I just nodded it off back in 2008 when the first season came out. But after the first season, like, it became like really popular. Like, it was getting nominated for like Emmys and Golden Globes, and it was being praised by a lot of critics, and it was being loved by a lot of people. And as time went on, it got more popular. And then my sister started to watch it, and she was like to me, "John, you need to watch Breaking Bad. You need to watch it." And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go watch Breaking Bad. And after seeing the first season of Breaking Bad, I am hooked on it now. The good points. So I think the main good point about season 1 of Breaking Bad was the acting from Bryan Cranston, who plays the chemistry teacher, and from Aaron Paul, who plays the person that helps Bryan Cranston's character get into the meth business. And I thought that their no pun intended, but chemistry together was great, and I thought that they're a good pair of actors working together. The directing from all the directors who did the 7 episodes were great as well. I liked their directing style. And speaking of the 7 episodes of this season, even though there's just 7 episodes this season, I think the writing did a really good job of setting up a lot of story to tell for future seasons. And they did a good job of like making like different paths that the characters can go down and everything. And speaking of the writing, I liked the character development of this season, and I also like how realistic that Breaking Bad is right now, and I hope that it stays realistic throughout the next few seasons. The bad points. So I only have one bad point about Breaking Bad Season 1, and it's this small thing. Well, not really a small thing, it's sort of a big thing. But I'll talk about it in the spoiler section because it's important. So what do I give Breaking Bad Season 1? I give it a high score. I give it a 3.75 out of 4 stars. But like I said just a bit earlier, that I didn't like this one part that it didn't explain because it's important in a way to the story. Alright, spoilers for Breaking Bad Season 1. If you haven't seen Breaking Bad, then get out of it now. It is incredible. It's starting to be maybe one of the greatest TV series that I'll watch. And so don't spoil yourself because you should experience it on your own. So the thing I didn't like about this season was that they didn't explain why Domingo was a police informant, because during a DEA meeting, Hank, who's Walter's brother-in-law, and Walter is the chemistry teacher. Yeah, so Hank, who's the brother-in-law, says that Domingo is a police informant or a snitch, and they never explain why he is or how he came to be an informant or a snitch. And it's important to know why he became one, because, and some people are like, no, it's not important, but it is important to me, because it's like, if Domingo wasn't an informant, then he wouldn't snitch out his cousin Emilio, who would get arrested and then see Walter, because Walter was with Hank, because Walter wanted to see like what a meth lab would look like. And Emilio saw Walter, I guess, because later in like in the episode, Emilio recognizes Walter, and then that forces Walter to kill them kill them with mustard gas, only to knock Domingo out and just kill Emilio. And then later in a basement in another episode, Domingo gets strangled by Walter. And it's like, you don't think that's important even after all of that? It is important to know why he's an informant or a snitch. Because if it weren't for Domingo being an informant or a snitch, then we wouldn't see this crazy storyline in like these 3 episodes happening then. So Breaking Bad, should you see it? Yes, you should. It is on Netflix right now. It's also on DVD or in Blu-ray. It's worth the money if you buy on DVD or Blu-ray, but if you want to save a few bucks, then go on Netflix and watch it. And that's it.